Oh, hello, dear. My, what brings you to the ultimate anthropologist lab? You just happened to stop by? Did you come here to perhaps see me? I'm only joking. Coincidentally, I was actually planning on stopping by to see you. Why, you ask? Dear, do you even know what day it is? That's right. It's your special day. And I was just now finishing your birthday present. What do you mean I didn't have to? Why wouldn't I? Don't you realize how important and precious and special you are to me? Someone so kind-hearted and beautiful and very, very funny. Someone who always makes me smile every single day. Look into my eyes if you think I'm lying. Exactly, my dear. Now, how about you open your gift from me now? You've earned it after all. Well, do you like it? It is something you love, right? Oh! Yes, you can also hug me if you want. It is your birthday after all. Aw, I'm glad you loved it. I am the ultimate anthropologist after all. I study extensively on humans and their cultures, especially their hobbies and interests. Oh? What are you doing now? You're feeling my hair? Do you like it? I wash and brush it every day. Just never would have thought it would catch someone's attention. Yes, it is quite long and shimmery and silky, isn't it? But not to spoil the moment. Don't you want to celebrate the rest of your birthday? Oh? You wish to spend your day of birth with me? Korekiyo Shinguji? My dear, you must be joking. Surely you can't possibly... Well, I suppose I wouldn't mind being a part of your special day. Especially since you have taken such a specially particular interest in me. Come on, my dear. Let's go. By the way, if you ever want to lay your hands on me, all you have to do is ask. Well, here's the dining hall. I have asked Kirumi to make an extremely scrumptious cake for you, dear. And we all work together to decorate the place for you. Ah, my dear, what a beautiful smile you have. I can tell that's a smile of genuine happiness. But of course, us, even Kokichi, care a great deal about you. You brought us all together after all, to bond to one another, to all get along. We each care for you deeply, just as you care about us. So, let's eat and celebrate, shall we? I'll be right beside you, dear. Oh, pardon me for a moment. I must change my mask. Thank you for waiting. Now, let's eat. That was quite satisfying. Meals are the best when shared with those you love and admire. Forgive me, I did not mean to flatter you. I was just being honest. For some reason, I'm almost as happy as you are, though it isn't my birthday. So, my dear, where to next? You have me for the whole day. And so, I have no problem keeping you happy. But of course, I don't feel troubled or bothered at all. But I feel honored that you care so deeply for me and my well-being. I haven't met anyone like you since my beloved sister. Perhaps you'll see her one day. Someday. Now then, let's go. We have a big day that lasts very little. It appears it's getting rather late. I can almost see the stars peeking out. Oh? Was that a yawn I just heard? Well, I guess I better take you back to your room. Look at you. You're clinging to me. We're almost there. I'll set you down on your bed, and I'll let you sleep, dearie. What was that? You wish for me to stay in your room with you? My dear, I do not wish to intrude on your boundaries. I only wish to... You really want me to stay? Well, how can I say no? If someone needs you, how can you refuse? Okay, I shall continue to accompany you for just a little bit longer. Here we are, my dear. I'll wait for you right here while you go change clothes. Course, unless you don't mind changing here in front of me. I only jest. I wouldn't dream of being so indecent and degenerate. Like I said, I respect your boundaries. All ready, my dear? Just your hair? Well then, allow me. No, I insist. Since you played with my hair, it's only fair if I toy around with yours. No, I'm not kidding. Now please, hold still and relax as sweet, sweet Korekiyo goes nice and steady. Such nice strands you have. If only mine was as beautiful as yours. I don't mean to sound so modest. I appreciate your compliments. Thank you very much. Oh? You're touching my hair again. Why, you... Well then, I guess I'll have to brush yours a little longer. All done. How do you feel? Oh, you're tingling. Well, I went as slow and smooth as I could. Not at all rough. I didn't want to hurt you. I would never dream of hurting you, my dear. Why, you're welcome. Now, let's get you into bed. Okay. Quilt straightened out, pillows fluffed. Everything is all ready for you. There you go. All snug as a bug. So sweet, so warm, so small. Yes, what is it, dear? You want me to read to you? Shall I go grab a book? Or you have one? May I ask what it is? What's this small book here? You sure you want me to read this to you? It would appear you have quite the connection and history with this book. Well then, if I must. This book is called Good Night Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs and 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens and a little toy house and a young mouse and a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush and a quiet old lady who was whispering, "Hush." Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens, and good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, little house, and good night, mouse. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering, hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. The end. Well, Did you like it? Uh, oh. Your eyelids have become rather heavy. I suppose I should let you sleep, huh? You want me to stay beside you in the bed? Well, all right. I shall stay with you as your final birthday request. There we go. Good night, my dear. I strongly hope you had all you could ask for. This day was just so wonderful. I had so much fun with you. Thank you so much for bringing me along. My sister would be very proud to meet you. Good night, my dear. Happy birthday.